Seemingly overnight, saggy Sarah stocks are plummeting, Elijah Schaffer is coked out and out of his mind, and we have an apology and a deletion of Sarah Stock's Instagram and Twitter, all again in within 24 hours. So let's just get started with her mea culpa before we get into the lore. So, first of all, she says, a lot of what has been said about me is completely untrue. That being said, there are mistakes slash unwise decisions I have made that I deeply regret and I have sinned. I apologize to everyone who has been scandalized by this. Please pray, logging off now. Now, pretty nonchalant, she completely destroys her Twitter and Instagram. Why the hell would she do this? Well, we have a lot of stuff to cover. And so apparently, Elijah Schaffer is someone who is just generally hypocritical. He's apparently accused of groping a girl by the boob, in fact, not the ass, in Texas and had to flee to Australia for his marriage. Kind of disgusting. And apparently, we have transcripts of calls. Some Australian guy basically baited Sarah Stock into admitting into having an affair with Elijah Schaffer, of all people. And that's pretty gay, because the guy is pretty gay. Now, the guy is losing everything. Like I said, he lost his wife, his kids. He's reporting them missing. They left him. There's a filing for divorce last month. Apparently, she filed first, according to Milo Yiannopoulos. And like anybody knows, don't get into a gossiping war with the gay dude. Anyway, he pretends to be happy. He's probably on drugs. He got his Beamer back. Apparently, he left it with the keys in the ignition and then is complaining about it getting stolen. Now, getting into some other stuff. Apparently, Elijah Schaffer is saying this. I don't know where my wife and kids are, and I can't get a hold of them. They are filed as missing persons. They have gone missing. Okay, redundant much. Last enforcement confirms someone in my household set me up. What the fuck does that mean? The maid, the dog, Cujo, we don't know. They planted drugs and said I was a criminal. Now, this guy is coked out of his mind. He's on something. How do I know that? Well, because he looks like he has AIDS. Now, he has a lisp. He is a California liberal, as he said 6 years ago, talking to Fuentes. And that also brings me to another thing. Apparently, Nick Fuentes covered this last night for half an hour at nauseum, made up with the dwarf or the ugly guy, Jake Shields, the meathead. And apparently, he's saying that you have to keep the eyes on the ball, that the Groypers need to not focus on adultery in America first, lies, drug abuse, whatever, SA. They need to focus on the Jews, that the Jews want them to fight each other. Very convenient. He's flamed people for much less. Anyway, this will be a public trial by the FBI. What the fuck? Schizo? Very Candace Owens coded. I am a victim of serious targeted felony crimes. I am not suicidal. No one cares. They have kidnapped my family. She just doesn't want to be with you, dog. They've stolen my money. You're broke! His family cut him off, by the way. I will bring justice. I need the public to know. Oh, Yves. I am in Virginia. The government is aware. I believe the FBI is trying to destroy my life and kill me. Fuentes backed him up on this point last night. He said, apparently, Elijah called Cash Patel, the brown guy, I'll see you in Valhalla, Charlie, gay. Apparently, he called Patel's girlfriend or wife Mossad agent, which could very well be true. She could be IDF. I don't care. Now, is he still not a drug-addicted, perverted, bisexual ass licker? I don't know. He likes it. Anyways, this is Elijah Schaffer not too long ago in a hotel, and it's flooded. Now, as you know, sometimes, the water main breaks. There's pipes and tubes in the walls. It's not ants under your skin, okay? This guy's clearly intoxicated, and he's on a journey for Diet Dr. Pepper, as it could seem. So it's just a minute. Just bear with us.
No one believes me that my life doesn't make any sense right now, but this is the way back to my hotel room, and it doesn't make any sense. I now have to leave my hotel room because of a flood. This is very weird. But what's going on here, okay? It's very bizarre. So there's some water moving here.
So he's on hallucinogenics or something. He's saying the water's moving, it should be moving. It's not a cesspool quite. And he's so fucked up that he's filming it and posting it on the internet as a, 35-year-old grown man married with kids.
Okay, cool. Won't walk in that.
You're walking in it.
My feet are wet. And then we got
Oh my god.
flooding, I guess? Okay, it's falling on me.
He's groping the water in the air as if to say, like, I'm overstimulated by the fact that it's, like, quasi-raining.
But what even is going on, right?
Bruh.
There's a thing, okay? At least I can, take a seat and actually rest. But then I have some what? Some Diet Dr. Pepper?
The fuel when you have like three STDs allegedly, you're on drugs, your family leaves you, your family cuts you off monetarily, you have an affair with Sarah Stock. Wow, I didn't even cover that. Yeah, they had an affair. Apparently, an abortion's involved as well. So pretty disgusting there. And he deleted a lot of these tweets, by the way. It seems like maybe his attorney got to him after he sobered up for like 3 minutes in the bathroom puking, and so it seems like that is the case. Now, Milo Yiannopoulos, who's a legend for a lot of bad reasons, but ultimately he is good at having dirt. He went on the Kill Stream hosted by Ethan Ralph like 6 years ago, and he pointed to like one of these like orange hard drives and said like, "I have a terabyte of dirt. I have a vault." And some of it comes out piecemeal. And so, anyways, he texts Elijah in kind of a threatening Don kind of gay way, and he says, "You may wish to be offline for the next week or two." And then Elijah says, and we don't know if he's sober during this, but he goes and he says, "What do you mean? Cease and desisting people right now." So again, blocking everyone. But I got my car back, so that's good. It's like, bro, really? Are you stupid? Says Milo. What do you mean? We're just getting. I'm just seeing the top of this. Hey man, I'm going through some tough things. Can you help me here? What dossier? Shot you a call. Then Milo says, "Your tweets have been so erratic and insane that people are asking if you killed your family. There is a dossier being circulated that reveals all the details about the Rev TV's collapse. Your drinking/substance abuse, the affair with Sarah Stock, treatment of your wife, sexual habits and perversions, and alleged prostitution." Wow. Gigolo much. Your wife filing for divorce, and then you filing back in a different state so you can make out that you dumped her. Yikes, bud. Brutal. And of course, everything is fine. Me when everything is fine. And so apparently he filed for divorce in Palm Beach County from his wife Kezia. The filing was on the 22nd of last month in January. So that's crazy. Anyway, then we have Sarah Stock apparently admitting to an affair. Now, take a shot every time she says the word like. Actually, don't. You might have a pill stream. Anyways, she says like, not to take any accountability at all, but like, it's obviously was like my fault too what happened between us, but even that was like not like I don't know. I felt like it was like he got me like very intoxicated. Like I don't even like remember. Most of it was like even looking like thinking back because at like CPAC the 2 nights you're there the second night I was breaking out in a rash. She says so. This nigga gave her a rash, bro. This guy has AIDS or some shit, man. STDs are crazy. Anyways, so much less FBI STD. Okay, big STD is on his ass, and it's in his anyway. And so he's like, get some Benadryl. It'll help with the rash. And like I'm thinking back, and it's like that's probably why I blacked out because he intentionally gave me Benadryl and like sent a bunch of shots and stuff. And it was stupid on her part to go along with that, And so basically, she hooked up with Elijah Shaffer last year in CPAC. Funny story, but I saw them with a bunch of groypers in a posse several times in the CPAC lobby at the Gaylord. Apt name, by the way. Fucking crazy at the atrium. Saw them all the time. So they hooked up. The first time they met in person, he hired her while she's underqualified. I mean, he sucks too, has a list. But Sarah also is not very qualified, is a Canadian. Get the fuck back over there. Now, Miss Setka, apparently, she said that she got a rash from Elijah the first night or something. Which is fucking gross. Why would you be around that person? I would be crying in the shower. Hot, steaming shower, by the way. Not a joke there. Now, secondly, Benadryl with alcohol. Again, not a good mix. Not a good thing. So she's saying, well, it could help with the rash, but also is he trying to get me sedated so he could take advantage of me? Which is rather disgusting. It's a possibility there. So Elijah's not doing too well. I mean, Milo's adding here, garnish, that apparently Elijah Shaffer went to church with Benny Johnson. That really bodes well for his sexuality. He's beating the allegations, trust me. And on top of that, if you look at the side here, sorry folks, let me move this. So Shaffer constantly questioned Stock's faith at the time so several former employees allege masquerading as an Orthodox Christian himself, wearing oversized religious jewelry. When he met Sarah Stock's husband, and I've seen him before, it's like a freckled Persian guy or something, tall. When he met Stock's husband, Shaffer kissed him on the forehead in the manner of a priest. Very perverted, very gay-coded. So apparently, yeah, they had the affair, and Shaffer said he also had a twink phase before he got married. A twink is a term for a slender, young homosexual male who enjoys being aggressively, oh my fucking god, okay, relax, okay, Jesus fucking Christ. And then apparently he was gossiping about Nick Fuentes, I mean, he is gay, accusing Nick of being gay to Sarah Stock nonstop. Is that true? Anyway, so that's pretty bad. And what's outrageous about this is that Sarah Stock got married, and I'll show you in a second here. I'm officially Catholic, Ave Christus Rex. Again, you white people with this Latin shit. I'm Mexican. I don't bother with this stuff. All right, Catholic. So she's with this very straight priest, heterosexual as fuck, former frat guy. I could just tell him, of course. So she's officially Catholic. She met with the Pope, got the Pope to bless her fucking wedding, said on the Whatever podcast that she was a virgin. And we have this. Apparently, according to Milo Yiannopoulos, take it with a grain of salt, rectally even if you want, but apparently she had an affair with with Elijah Shaffer, a gay white guy, tall white guy, not Milo, Elijah, up until the engagement day. Disgusting! Yikes! What the? So, this is kind of funny. Sarah Stock called other women whores and sluts while she cheated on her fiance multiple times despite a blessing from the Pope himself and her being a tried and quote Catholic. Allegedly had an abortion due to the cheating. At least one, according to this stuff. Now, I would bless you with the audio of her admitting it, but ultimately it's just her meandering. There's like a simp on the call. Many such cases. The audio's fucked up. Who cares? Now, this is ironic. This is beautiful. Folks, let me just show you this post. This is really the coaliest coal, West Virginia level coal. Sorry. So, 2025, I graduated early, grew a modest social media following, converted to Catholicism, and then got engaged to my dream man, heart emoji. Probably the most transformative year in my life. Like, excited to see what the new year brings. The Milo replies with the magic wand emoji. Fairly Odd Parents, but seriously, what would next year bring, baby? You're about a month in and you're fucking felt it. It's tough. Yikes. Graduated college early to work with Elijah in the Griff TV. Grew a modest social media following that I deleted via Twitter and Instagram. Converted to Catholicism while I was an adulterous fucking whore. Christened by the Pope. That the flames of hell are looking pretty tough, man. And got engaged to my dream man. Apparently not, because we were fucking Elijah raw before that and had an abortion, according to many folks. All alleged, of course. So, pretty transformative. Yeah, I will give you that. This nigga goes, Elijah says, have some respect for my wife, damn it. Okay. White Will Smith. Fucking pathetic. All right, now Elijah Shaffer is a clown, but we have Brian Ellis of the Whatever podcast pointing out that she claims, Sarah, that she claimed to be a virgin and waiting on marriage. Interesting. And then, of course, like I said, christened by the Pope, blessed by the Pope. This marriage was felted from the start. Pathetic. Holy shit. And again, e-girl suicide. Deleted her Instagram. Total e-girl death, apparently, folks. And yeah, of course, there's a lot of text from Milo to Elijah. Pretty pathetic. And so that's pretty much all I have for you. Obviously, this is insane. Insane. Elijah Shaffer and Sarah Stock seems to be like another version of Destiny with Lauren Southern. Lauren Southern is hotter, in my opinion, than Sarah, but you know what? Who fucking cares at this point? It's like dividing by zero. So comment down below your thoughts. I'm vindicated. 3 or 4 wifey on Sarah Stock, what, last year? I was right. Daddy was right. Give me my flowers, babe. Lilacs, please. So anyways, comment down below your thoughts. I'll like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more content like this, and I'll keep you updated on this because I'm not gay, but I love the gossip. My God. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Adios.